welcome to another episode of the Tetra Travels. This week I'm going to discuss a piece of equipment I bought recently that I think has been life-changing. I'll cut straight to it as I've basically said it all in the video, but the machine is called the BIBO. It is a water filter and hot water dispenser, and I think it's just really well designed for disabled people. I'll put links below in the description so you can check it out for yourself. And any comments would be really appreciated, and if anyone else gets one, then please just let me know. This video isn't sponsored, it's just literally something I found helpful to my life, and I thought I'd want to share it. I've never been able to make myself hot drinks in the past, but I recently bought this machine which is called a BIBO. I'll put the link in the description below, and it's where you can find out the information for it and the prices and that sort of thing. But I think it's really changed my life in terms of what I can do. I'm going to demonstrate how I use it and why I think it's so great. Basically, it's a hot water and cold water dispenser. I think it's really accessible from a point of view of being disabled. My hands don't work, and I've never been able to press buttons very easily, but everything on this has worked out really well, so I think it's great for sort of tetraplegics. For me, I just take my cup and I'll put it somewhere within reach, and I'll grab a sort of a tea bag from over here. I usually keep sort of one of these quite close. I can open the sort of paper packets, but just for ease I'll take one of these today. Now, I just have to put that in the machine, and then I have to press hot water. Now, one of the great things about this is I can measure an amount of water I want by having the cup button. So I've got that measured to an exact amount that fits my cup, so I don't have to worry about water overspilling and things because I can't see into it. So I press the cup and then the hot water, and that dispenses hot water for me at a temperature that I choose. So you can set that all up in the machine to be whatever temperature you want. So I set it so it's not quite as boiling as some people, so that I can carry my tea safely. But it's super easy. I've set it up so I press it twice for this size cup and once for a smaller cup. But yeah, I find it really easy and super useful, especially as I drink a lot of hot drinks throughout the day. Other features it does is it has cold water, so you can do the same, measure out a cup of cold water, and again you can choose how cold you want that to be. And it also has a mixed function, so you can have one that does like half hot, half cold. So if you're someone who just wants a quick drink but you don't want to be freezing, you can use that. But yeah, I think it's got really easy to use, and it's really made a difference for my life to be able to just get myself hot drinks whenever I want it. I think it's also helped me feel more independent because I can now make hot drinks for my family. I felt like I relied on them a lot before, but now I can actually give back and be like, oh, who wants a cup of tea? And just make everyone in the household a cup of tea, which it sounds really small, but it makes a big difference to my life, basically. It has loads of settings, which you access using this function here, this square one. You simply select which bit you want. You've got quantity, temperature, you can set it to go to sleep, that sort of thing. So over night time, I have it so it turns itself off. It still stays hot because it's insulated, and then in the morning it wakes itself up. You can put that either onto a timer or just set it to wait, go to sleep if you've not used it for a few hours. And then there's also a child lock function if you've got children around. I don't use that myself, but it's a really handy feature to have if you need it. But yeah, everything's super easy to use. You just press these really simple to press buttons, and yeah, I think it's just a fantastic piece of equipment. It's a bit pricey. I think I paid about £500 to have it fitted and put in, but it's made a difference to my life, and I would get it again in a heartbeat. One thing I forgot to say when I was filming that is that installation is definitely worth having. I think it cost me about £80, but yeah, they came and they did it all for me, and they connected it into my pipe work. I definitely wouldn't have been able to do it myself, but even as an able-bodied person it would have been very complicated, I think. So definitely recommend getting it. I know this product definitely won't be for everyone, but for me, as I say, it's really been a fantastic thing to have in my life. It is on the pricier side, but sometimes you've got to pay for things that improve your life, and that's certainly what I've done, and I definitely would buy it again. but I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Anyway, that'll be it for another week of the Tetra Travels. I hope to see you soon, and hopefully this has been helpful for you. Please like, share and subscribe. I'm going to do a few more product reviews of things I use in my life, as well as just general things I get up to on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, if you're interested, please follow the channel and share it. That'll be it. Bye.